Hey guys, today we're down here in Long Beach, California at San Pedro Fish Market. Standing next to me is Chef Frank, and he's going to be doing cooking segments for us today. But before we get started with that, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the restaurant here. You know them for being in San Pedro for many, many years. They're expanding, have a beautiful restaurant here in Long Beach in Alamitos Bay.
It's true.
What else do you want to tell people about it?
So we're the newest child of the San Pedro family, but I think we have one of the most beautiful locations down here, right on the water in the bay. You see all the boats, beautiful upstairs deck that looks over the water, and the food's the same, right? In many cases, we still do all your trays. We still do the CYO. We have a beautiful fish market here, but we also have a lot of fun, and we do some fun stuff like you're going to see in our segments that other restaurants in our group don't do. We're kind of like the test kitchen of the whole company, you know?
Okay.
We get to be
more
weird and
chances.
have more chances. You know, we get to kind of have fun. We do a lobster poutine here. We do these cool tostadas and pokés. We kind of just make things taste good, you know?
My parents loved to have me pick up your shrimp plates, the shrimp trays.
The shrimp tray is legendary.
Yeah,
you know, it's world famous for a reason.
And it's nice to have to go all the way to San Pedro because our boat's here in Long Beach, so we just come here, pick it up, take it to the boat.
It's a pretty common thing to have either charter boats or people who own boats, you know, come in, grab some fish, or just come in for lunch, or some micheladas or mangonadas. You know, the goal always is to make it like a party, and you know, our big things are food, family, and celebration, and those are the things we want to, you know, without saying the lack of a better word, celebrate here, you know? That's sort of what we try to do, and we try to have fun with it.
No, and it's beautiful, like you said, you have some outside dining, but even the inside dining, the gorgeous view here, the bar's beautiful location in the building, and the upstairs is really nice.
Yeah, the upstairs is, I think, at nighttime, if you got a sweet date, that's probably the spot. You, your significant other, your best friend, whoever, like that is the spot to go. Get yourself some beautiful seafood, a couple mangonadas or micheladas. Hell, we have this really great cucumber margarita, which is super refreshing. And our patio's heated, which is not pretty common for a lot of places at night. And it's just a great time. It's a great view. And awesome staff.
Can people see the whole menu on the website? Or
yeah, and we do. We have our dinner menu, we have our lunch menu, and we also serve brunch.
Oh, brunch.
We're the only place, the only restaurant in the company that serves brunch. Okay. And that's on Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 2. Okay. And that is super fun. Fried soft shell crab benedicts, shrimp chilaquiles, breakfast burritos. Again, we get to kind of have fun that other, you know, locations in our company sort of got to stick to the path a little bit more. And we just get to get wild.
Because if you go to San Pedro, there'll be 1,000 people there for the shrimp trays.
Yeah.
I mean, they're there for the shrimp trays.
It's madness.
Yeah. But here, like you said, you have a wide selection. What are a couple of dishes you can tell our viewers they should try that they won't get in San Pedro? What are some unique things you have here?
You definitely got to check out the lobster poutine. That is something that we are the only location that does. And then you really got to check out the brunch. The brunch is killer. You know, I would put our brunch up against anybody else. We do a lot of interesting stuff. Like I said, the soft shell crab benedict. We make our own lox.
Soft shell crab
benedict with lobster hollandaise.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, dude.
You had me a soft shell crab.
Yeah, we kind of just go for it, you know. And then we have the camarones chilaquiles with our salsa roja, made in the traditional way, the dried chilies and everything. It's great.
That's cool. And for more information, how can they find you?
They can find us at sanpedrofish.com, and you can check out our Instagram, San Pedro Fish Market, and just come down and hang out. We're always here, you know, and we're just always down to hang out and make some good food.
All right, so before we say bye to you, Chef, can you give our viewers one cooking tip for cooking fish? Like I always tell people, the fish is already dead. You don't have to overcook it.
Correct. That's a big thing.
That's a big thing?
That's a big thing. I think everyone is always worried about fish, and they just really just cook it to death. And you know, it's already dead. Don't do that.
Yeah. What's another tip you're telling?
Season your food, man. I know it sounds really simple, but there's a lot of people that don't put salt on things, or they're worried about finishing a dish. I think with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of fresh lemon goes a long way at the end of a cooking, at the end of a cook, you know? You roast your piece of fish, you season it nicely, you cooked it right, it's not spilling fat everywhere, it's not dried out. Squeeze a little fresh lemon over it, and you'll be infinitely happier, you know? And the acid really brings all that stuff up and lets it taste its best.
So you say more people make the mistake of not adding salt than over salting?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna err on one way or the other, I mean, probably a little too much salt is better than not enough.
Than no salt.
Yeah, you know, and I know people's comment is, well, you can add salt later, but it's not really the same because you're not drawing out the moisture, you know. In a perfect world, you would want to season your fish a half hour, 45 minutes before you want to cook it. Let it come up to room temp, so then it cooks nice and even. There's not really cold spots in the middle. It's just like cooking a really big piece of steak, right? If you just treat it with respect, it'll always come out better.
Cool. Well, thanks, Chef. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Make sure you come here, visit them here at the Long Beach location, San Pedro Fish Market. Beautiful location right here in Alameda's Bay. We'll have the information down below.
It's a little bit of a tongue twister, San Pedro Fish Market. Yeah. It even ties me up too, and I work here.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to say bye to everybody right now, but we're going to get to work and make some brand new cooking segments for you guys to enjoy.
It's going to be awesome.
All right, thanks, guys.